Rays this fall on CBS.
Live from Jacksonville, this is CBS 47 News at 11.
It became very apparent to me that David, in fact, was the best choice for us.
Just like that, one era ends and another begins. And tonight, Jags fans get fired up about David Garrard.
I think it's about time. I like it.
A week before the start of the regular season, and the Jags drop a bombshell. The team is passing on Byron Leftwich. Good evening. I'm John O'Connor.
And I'm Dawn Lopez. CBS 47 was the first to break the news earlier today, and since then there has been plenty of reaction to this surprising news. Sports Director Dennis Evans is here to kick off our team coverage. Boy, was this big news today.
It was one of those you said, they did what? Yeah, that they did. While Byron Leftwich was focusing on getting the Jags passing attack ready for the regular season, the team reached into the playbook called a quarterback sneak that made David Garrard the starter and has Byron Leftwich headed out of town. The timing, probably the biggest surprise of all, since the Jags decided they were going to bring Byron back for a fifth season, named him the starter even before the start of the offseason workouts. But Byron struggled in the preseason while Garrard nearly perfect. It was a tough decision, but Coach Del Rio in the front office decided, hey, it was just time for a change.
For the last 5 years, Byron was given every opportunity to lead this football team. In February, he was brought back, and I named him as the returning starter. And we did that at that time because we thought that would give us the best chance as a football team to win games. We've gone through the entire offseason, the OTAs, the off-season training camp, the preseason schedule, and during that time it became very apparent to me that David, in fact, was the best choice for us.
All right, now, anytime you change quarterbacks and cut a former #1 draft pick, you're sure to get an emotional reaction from the fans. So far, the emotion has been pretty positive. Didn't take long for my email box to start filling up with reaction. Here's a small sample of what the fans had to say. One fan says, after hearing the news today, we're going to be purchasing season tickets tomorrow. Another says, David Garrard, a class act, gracious in his waiting role. They added that they wish him the best. And this, straight to the point, thank heaven that Byron is gone. And Byron not really gone yet. He's not going to be with the Jaguars. They have until tomorrow. They could actually go past that, but tomorrow probably the day that they'll figure out whether or not they're able to trade him or whether or not they're just going to outright release him. But the one thing we do know is he will not be on the Jaguars roster, and that David Garrard will be the quarterback for this team.
What about his prospects? There aren't a whole lot of QBs left out there if a team is out there searching for one.
No, they're going to be doing some cutting, but you have to think, just up the road, they have that little situation going on in Atlanta, and I'm sure the Falcons could probably use a quarterback and give him a chance to compete. Miami's still not set with a quarterback, so there are opportunities out there for Byron Leftwich. He will bounce back, with the Jaguars focused on what they have right here, and that's David Garrard.
And the coach said today he's going with 3
He's going to go with 3 quarterbacks. Quinn Gray is going to be the backup quarterback, and they'll probably wait until the waiver wire gets out there and find out who's going to get cut tomorrow, and then bring someone in and give them a chance to be possibly a backup.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, Dennis. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Well, earlier today we asked you if you thought the Jags did the right thing by choosing David Garrard as their starting quarterback, and here's what you had to say. 82% said yes, you think that the team did had the right idea, and then 18% disagreed with that decision. And that seemed to be the general consensus when we hit the streets to talk to you one-on-one.
A lot of folks we talked to today, and a lot of people in general, were wondering why this move wasn't made a lot earlier. CBS 47's Mike Tolbert live out at Jacksonville Municipal Stadium tonight with more on how Jags fans are taking the news today. Mike, what'd you find out?
Well, John, we searched far and wide and couldn't really find a whole bunch of people shedding a tear over the loss of Byron Leftwich. But we had another question we asked. What's going to happen to all those number 7 jerseys? Byron Leftwich would no longer be the quarterback for the Jaguars. Came as a surprise to most folks except Matt Smith of Sportsmania. He says he loaded up on David Garrard jerseys last year because he had a feeling.
We didn't really sell much, but it's worked out to a positive advantage for me now. We got a good starter, and I'm full on his jerseys.
He says luckily he sold most of his Leftwich jerseys, but still has a few more to move. Might be a tough sell. We didn't find anyone rushing to take one home.
Can I interest you in a Leftwich jersey?
Ah, that's funny.
Did you know you can get these jerseys at a cut rate?
Yeah, I bet you can. As in free?
I don't know if it's free. It'll still cost you a little bit. Are you interested?
No. I'll pass on those. I'll pass on that.
This guy may not want the jersey, but he does like the quarterback.
I think there's a stigma associated with Leftwich that's unfounded, and for whatever reason, this city has never taken a liking to Leftwich.
But most everybody else we talked to said let the Garrard era begin.
Byron, when he was throwing, was pretty good, but he was so slow back there that he probably would have gotten hit and been out within the first few games anyway. So Garrard's a little more mobile. Maybe he can stay healthy and help us for the whole season. I like it.
I am elated. David Garrard is a class act, and it's time he got his chance.
It's going to be a good one tonight. Get ready, baby.
Number 9 is ready to go, as is his jersey. As for number 7, $25. Take it or leave it.
Not going to be as a giveaway item as the Michael Vick jerseys, but we got them in here if you want them.
And the Jaguars hoping a quarterback change will lead to some ticket sales. Otherwise, we might see this, a television blackout. But I will say, when we were at the Sports Mania store earlier today, the owner told us that as soon as the news came down, several of his customers said they were coming down to Jacksonville Municipal Stadium to get some tickets with the quickness. We are live here at Jacksonville Municipal Stadium. Mike Tolbert, CBS 47 News.
Mike, thanks a lot. It's going to be interesting to see just how the Jags move today is going to affect ticket sales. Right now, the season opener at home, as Mike just mentioned, is in danger of being blacked out because of sluggish ticket sales. It'd be the first time in 2 seasons we had that happen. That means you might not be able to see the game against the Tennessee Titans right here on CBS 47, your official Jags station. There are about 3,200 tickets that need to be sold by next Thursday in order for the team to avoid a blackout. Remember, you can count on CBS 47 for continuing coverage of this big news today. Of course, there's going to be a lot of roster changes tomorrow. They have until 4 o'clock in the afternoon to pare that roster down to, I believe it's 55 players. For the latest on all of this, you can log on to our website, and that, of course, is CBS47.com.
Now, your CBS 47 First Alert weather forecast.
So a stormy day for the Jaguars, a stormy day for all of us in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. More on those storms in a second, but first let's talk about this storm. It's our newest tropical depression number 6. This is a look at it 24 hours ago. It was starting to look pretty impressive with a lot of thunderstorms gathering around the center. Sure enough, we put it in motion, and this thing really got its act together today. Reconnaissance sent into the storm earlier this afternoon picked up on a closed circulation and upgraded the storm to tropical depression number 6. Now with winds of 35 miles per hour. These are the new numbers from the Hurricane Center that just came out a few minutes ago. Moving to the west at 15 miles per hour. Good news, bad news. Bad news is it is forecast to become Tropical Storm Felix and eventually a hurricane. The good news is the forecast track keeps it well south of Florida and the United States. We'll have more on what will soon be Felix coming up in just a little bit. Here's First Alert Doppler, now much quieter. A couple of showers still hanging on in the area. The heavier rain off to the north and west. That will try to work its way into the area overnight tonight. You can see it as it's moving off to the north and east at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Stray shower overnight tonight, certainly possible, with lows generally in the low to middle 70s, upper 70s along the coast. More on tropical depression number 6 and what looks to be an unsettled weekend for us here on the First Coast. The big 3-day weekend. It's all coming up in your full First Alert forecast in just a few minutes.
State fire marshals say they're one step closer to figuring out what started the fire that killed a Nassau County man. It happened at a home in Hilliard yesterday afternoon. Fire officials think that Felix Thompson died of smoke inhalation after lightning hit his house. Once that fire was out, they found his body in the living room. The state fire marshal and the Nassau County Sheriff's Office are still investigating if Thompson may have died, though, from other causes.
Senate Democrats are planning a series of hearings now on the war in Iraq. The hearings will examine the effectiveness of President Bush's war policy. The Democrats also planning to focus on 3 upcoming reports on the war and the recently published National Intelligence Estimate on Iraq. Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi says Americans expect an open debate on the conflict, and the Democrats plan to give them just that. The first hearing will be this coming Tuesday, and count on CBS 47 to keep you updated on that. Record numbers of homeowners are losing their homes because they just can't pay the mortgage.
So tonight we'll show you how you can make sure this doesn't happen to you.
And if you're holding one of these, you could be $330 million richer. The results from the Georgia Mega Millions lottery coming up right after the break.
See us now, CBS 47 News. When storms threaten, count on Chief Meteorologist Mike Burrish and the CBS 47 First Alert Weather Team, tracking severe weather right down to your neighborhood. Breaking in fast when seconds count to keep you and your family safe. Now, even more weather coverage when you need it. CBS 47 News. See us now. CBS 47 News. When the Jags caught Leftwich, we were first with breaking news on air and on the web. When news breaks, count on CBS 47 News. See us now.
Our family ties are strong, but for my sister, no medicine's been strong enough to stop the cancer. Her doctor told us about Community Hospice of Northeast Florida. What a blessing. We take care of her, and they give all the support and resources we need. My sister, her faith is strong, and together, we're able to face each day.
If someone you love is living with a prognosis of a year or less, ask your doctor about Community Hospice.
It's the Chevy Model Year-End event, where you'll find the best offer ever on the all-new Silverado. 0% APR for 60 months on Silverado half-ton extended and crew cabs for well-qualified buyers. Just click and go to Chevy.com to find the Silverado you want, then get to your Chevy dealer before it's gone. Or get $3,500 cash back on all 2007 Silverado half-ton crew cab models. Click on Chevy.com. See your Southern Chevy dealer.
It's the time of year when man's greatest achievements, fire and meat, converge in stunning harmony. And your gold medal grilling starts with the finest cuts of meat from Winn-Dixie.
Any size package of WD brand beef USDA choice bone-in ribeye steaks is $5.99 a pound. Get a free 12-pack of Coca-Cola when you purchase 4 12-packs of Coca-Cola products for $11. And any size package of fresh ground chuck is $1.88 a pound.
Isn't that what you'd expect from the beef people?
I think my best friend Sarah should apply for the Wendy's High School Heisman. Instead of going to Florida last spring break, she volunteered to help hurricane victims.
Well, my friend Angie is captain of the varsity lacrosse team. She writes for the school paper and she won't talk about it, but she's a total brain.
Okay, Sarah, tell us why you should be Wendy's next high school Heisman winner.
I want to make a difference in this world. We both do. Apply yourself or encourage a friend or teammate to apply at wendysheisman.com.
Sports is brought to you by Wendy's. That's right.
A yacht, new house, world-class vacations. Will you wake up the next millionaire?
A whole garage full of motorcycles. The jackpot in the multi-state Mega Million lottery is now, as you heard Matt Safer mention a few minutes ago, $330 million. That's the drawing. And speaking of Matt, he's in St. Mary's, Georgia tonight. Had a ticket with 4 or 5 numbers in his hands there. You going to share the wealth, Matty, if you win?
Share to the John O'Connor Motorcycle Fund. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to buy a few motorcycles myself, though. But these numbers are so new. I actually haven't had a chance to check my own winning tickets right now. We got a lot of folks waiting around me right now to hear these numbers. Let's show them to you right now, starting with the numbers. We have 40, 44, 18, 8, 22, and the mega ball number is 11. So hopefully somebody right now is holding one of those winning tickets in their hand. Again, $330 million. But if you are holding one of these tickets, you got to remember there are quite a few people out there who also think they have the winner.
Step up, please.
They come from near,
Down to Callahan, Florida.
Jacksonville.
and far,
Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
all for a shot at millions of Mega Millions dollars.
$330 million right here.
Right over the Florida-Georgia border, folks waiting for Mega Millions even have their own dedicated lottery line.
If you want lottery, you need to line up going towards the restaurant entrance.
But not everyone's ticket to Mega Millions is filled out the same.
Yes, so on my little form is using birthday, I guess, birthday numbers. Birthday numbers, yes, birthday numbers.
This couple seems to think a little love is the best way to big bucks.
You gotta kiss it. You gotta give it a good look.
$330 million right here.
$330 million is a lot of cash, no doubt, but after taxes, you're going to be taking home about $194.4 million. And to put that in terms you may understand a little bit better, say you're a huge fan of things like Krispy Kreme donuts. They're selling them here for 89 cents a pop. You'd be able to take home more than 218 million Krispy Kreme donuts for that kind of cash. But not everyone has Krispy Kremes high on their list of must-haves after winning the Mega Millions.
I'm gonna do everything I always wanted to do. At this time, I can't tell you what, but I'm gonna enjoy it.
Now, guys, I actually just got handed a slip here. This is from the folks here that are doing this. This is actually a tally of the winners and losers here in the state of Georgia. And if you look down that winners list right there, you can see that there are zeros straight down the board. And the folks here tell me that that means that there was not a winner in the state of Georgia tonight. So unfortunate news if you are holding a ticket and you did come up from Florida like so many of these people did tonight to buy one of these tickets. Folks here are telling me that it is not a Georgia winner, but that doesn't mean there wasn't a winner, because as you know, the Mega Millions is played in a few other states. So maybe you've got a relative that you sent some money to that they bought the ticket for you, so you may have a little bit of luck. But so far what we're hearing is no winners in Georgia tonight. However, we'll hear those really final results, and if anybody did win that Mega Millions, sometime tomorrow. For now, we're live in St. Mary's, Georgia. Matt Safer, CBS 47 News.
Hey, Matt, there's not a winner there tonight, but you know, the other night there wasn't a winner, but there were several people who had, I forgot what it is, 4 or 5 of the numbers,
right,
and
like
they
a couple
each
of the
got
numbers.
about
And
290 grand or something.
Right, if you got like the 4 white balls plus the Mega Million balls, that's $10,000. If you match 5 white balls, $250,000. So definitely the opportunity to win a good amount of cash and add to the John O'Connor Motorcycle Fund.
That ain't chump change right there. That's a good idea. All right, thanks, Matthew. We'll see you here in a bit. Let's give you another look at those winning numbers in case you do want to vie for possibly contributing to the John O'Connor Motorcycle Fund by getting 4 of the white and 1 of the Mega Ball numbers. 40, 44, 18, 8, 22, and 11 is the Mega Millions ball there. Well, we're hearing more and more about this kind of stuff every day now. Homeowners unable to make their mortgage payments and forced into foreclosure.
But as CBS 47's consumer reporter and attorney at law Kathy Carson reports, there are options that could help you save your piece of the American dream.
For Lisa Root, it truly was a dream home.
It was really good. We had low interest rates. Everybody was buying houses at that point.
But in the 5 years since, the dream has given way to reality, especially for folks with an ARM or adjustable rate mortgage, where the interest rate goes up every 6 months, something that could mean a difference of hundreds of dollars a month. For Lisa, a divorce and a bad car accident forced her into a position where she simply couldn't pay her mortgage.
It's really horrible living from month to month or from week to week, not knowing if you're going to be able to stay in your house.
But just days away from the foreclosure sale, she found an attorney and was able to save her home.
I get teary-eyed just thinking. I have no idea where we would be. I really don't.
Lisa is one of the lucky ones. According to government figures, in the first 6 months of this year, the number of foreclosures went up more than 90%. But there are things you can do to save your home. Under the law, a mortgage company has to try and work with you.
If a homeowner falls behind, you need to meet with them face to face. You need to assess their financial situation. You need to give them some kind of plans to get them out of foreclosure.
It's not uncommon to have a mortgage company restructure payments or even lower interest rates. But as Lisa found out, you have to ask.
I thought a fresh start for us was going to be living somewhere else, but thankfully our fresh start is right here at home.
For CBS 47 News, I'm Kathy Carson.
Now, your CBS 47 First Alert weather forecast.
So then big thunderstorms in northeast Florida and southeast Georgia today. Gusty winds, a lot of lightning, and extremely heavy rainfall in some locations. Just under a ½ inch officially at the International Airport. Some spots over 2 inches. Right now, First Alert Dopplers looking pretty quiet in the immediate Jacksonville area. A couple of light sprinkles possibly right now, but we just recently got into a couple of lightning strikes with these cells out to the west of us, north of Lake City, pretty close to I-75. Little shower activity in parts of Clinch County and a couple of light showers in northwestern Charlton County too. This activity is actually moving off to the east-northeast at around 10 miles per hour or so. Southeast Georgia, best chance for seeing a couple of showers through the next several hours. We all have a chance for a stray shower overnight tonight. Can't rule out a rumble of thunder or two, but the significant rains for today are over. But tomorrow we'll get a chance to rewind it and do it all over again. It's 76 degrees at the International Airport, actually up a degree in the last hour. 77 at the beach, muggy, 97% the humidity right now, and the winds are calm, pressure at 29.92 and currently on the rise. Here's what's going on. And this is going to stay this way for the next few days, folks. Area of low pressure, weak area of low pressure, well to the west of us. Trough of low pressure right over top of us. And this is going to sit here, as I mentioned, for the next few days. Now, south of here, we got this beautiful flow of tropical moisture working out of the Gulf of Mexico. So we've got the instability because of the trough and the area of low pressure. Lots of moisture to work with. And with the heating of the day, it all adds up to a real good shot at showers and thunderstorms. And that's what we're going to see tomorrow and really each day for this 3-day Labor Day weekend. It's not going to be a washout, folks, but for good parts of the day, there'll be some heavy thunderstorms around. So get outdoors, have some fun, but take your rain gear with you and keep your eyes to the sky just in case. Some of those storms could be strong. Speaking of storms, we've got our newest tropical depression. It's Tropical Depression number 6, now working its way into the Windward Islands, way down here just north of South America. We'll get a little closer look at this as we zoom in just a little bit. Looked pretty impressive yesterday at this hour, but as it moved its way to the west during the daytime today, it really started to get its act together. A recon flight sent into it early this afternoon, picking up on a closed low and upgrading it to Tropical Depression number 6. Now, the hurricane hunters were just in there again, and they're showing signs that this storm could be a tropical storm. Probably within the next 6 to 12 hours will likely be a tropical storm. If so, it'll be upgraded to Tropical Storm Felix. Tropical storm watches and warnings for the Windward Islands and the northern coast of South America. Then it's going to get into the Caribbean over open water, warm water with very little shear, a pretty good environment for at least some strengthening, and it is forecast to strengthen. I'll show you in just a second. Moving to the west at 15 miles an hour, winds just below tropical storm force with gusts up over tropical storm force. 12.0 north, 59.9 west. If you're plotting the storm, it's some 1,900 plus miles away from Jacksonville, and it's not going to get very close to us. The forecast track takes it into the Caribbean, brings it to Tropical Storm Felix strength by early tomorrow afternoon, and then races it right across the Caribbean. A very similar path to what Dean did not too long ago, but not as strong as Dean. Forecast to become a hurricane by the afternoon on Tuesday and make landfall as a Category 1 storm right around Belize late in the afternoon or early evening on Wednesday. Stays well to the south because of this broad area of high pressure just north of the track, acting as a storm blocker, not allowing these storms to get up into Florida. So we do not need to worry about what eventually will be Felix. In fact, the whole U.S. is probably going to miss out on this storm. Very good news. But in the meantime, we'll have our own storms to deal with tomorrow. Good chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms, just the beginning of things to come. Partly cloudy with a few showers overnight tonight. Lows generally in the low 70s, upper 70s though along the coast. For tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy skies, a good chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the upper 80s each day for this 3-day weekend, and a good chance for showers and storms each and every afternoon. Be careful out there and keep your rain gear handy. Labor Day weekend out of the beach, not much better. Scattered showers and storms with a low risk of rip currents and a burn time of 30 minutes or less. Next 7 days featuring more scattered showers and storms all the way through at least the beginning of next week. By the middle of next week, a little less in the way of rain, but still a chance for a few scattered showers and storms. Highs near 90 each day. Back to the news desk.
Thank you, Doug. Coming up in sports, we're going to have a whole lot more on the Jags' big shakeup at starting QB.
And get ready for week 1 of the high school football season. Sports director Dennis Evans has highlights from all over the First Coast.
Hurry in to Sofa Express and More during our Labor Day event.
You'll see unbelievable values like the Delaney sofa, only $395. But you really save when you buy the 6-piece package for only $995. Save over 40% off our already low factory direct price. Plus, choose from 3 great payment options. Take 10% off for cash, check, or credit card. Get free financing till 2011, or get no payments till 2009.
Sofa Express and More. Expressly your style. Expressly your style.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. Discount Tire Company.
It's a great thing to take care of people. When they leave, we know that we've done everything possible to make their day a little bit better. It makes your day better.
One of the reasons why our customers are so happy is because at Discount Tire, our employees are happy.
The best tires at the best prices from the friendliest people in the industry.
Thanks, Florida, for making Discount Tire your choice for tires.
If you want the best offers of the year on a new Ford, now is the time. It's the final days of Ford's model year clearance. Find the Ford you want because we have a huge selection of new 2007s right now, like F-150. Get 0% APR plus 2007 cash back, or choose 5507 in total savings, or buy America's bestseller for just $14,950. Can you afford to wait? No. The model year clearance ends September 3rd. See your local Southern Ford dealer today.
No matter how you look at it, you've never looked at Ponte Vedra living like this before. Nocatee, Ponte Vedra, Florida. Grand, coastal, incredibly right. Seeing, is being blown away.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and the Ashley Furniture Home Store Big Event is on now.
Big style, bigger selection, and the biggest savings with no interest till 2012. Plus, no payments till next year. We design, build, and deliver our furniture, saving you money in the form of exclusive Ashley Direct prices with no interest till 2012. Plus, no payments till next year.
You're gonna love this place.
Come in today and save at Ashley Furniture Home Store.
Check it out.
This segment is brought to you by your local Honda dealers.
Well, the Jags made Byron Leftwich their first pick in 2003, thinking that he would be the quarterback of the future. This afternoon, head coach Jack Del Rio announced that number 7 no longer has a future with this team of the franchise. The Jags have until Saturday afternoon to make a decision on Byron's future. Got to get their roster down from 75 to 53. They can either trade the former number one draft pick, or they can release him when they cut the roster down to 53 players. Now on Saturday, the Gators begin their road to repeating as BCS champions. Florida hosting Western Kentucky on Saturday, kickoff 12:30 in Gainesville. It's the start of the Tim Tebow era as he takes over as the Gators starting quarterback. We're going to have highlights and post-game reaction for you on CBS 47 Weekend News. All right, college football starts on Saturday morning. High school football under the Friday night lights tonight. Trinity Christian, First Coast, the biggest game of the night. Nigel Carr and the Bucks looking to go 2-0 in the young season. Trinity's defense looking awfully good. That's Jamie Harper blasted into the backfield to sack Darryl Jones, but First Coast coming right back. Bucks quarterback Darryl Jones going to roll right, then comes back again left. Going to find Adrian Williams for the first down, but then the bottom falls out. The snap is going to be bad. Jones can't recover. Ball bounces around the backfield and eventually recovered by the Conquerors. Harper did it on defense, but on offense, he's going to get gobbled up here by Nigel Carr, who the kid is a stud. First Coast now trying to do a little bit of something. It's going to be Jones running for his life. He's going to get hammered by Johnny Ramirez. No score at the break, but the Bucks take care of business in the second half. They go on to win at the final 13-6. Bartram, Trail, and Palatka, third quarter. Backups already in for Bartram, up 44-0, and that's why they're in. Jason Young going to hit Nick Smith over the middle, picks up 15 yards and a first down. 4th and goal from the 3 later in the drive. Young going to keep it himself. Bounces it outside for the touchdown. Barrett's going to go up 51-0. Yes, I said 51-0. They go on to cruise tonight. The final on that one, 51-0. The Yellow Jackets fans all fired up for St. Augustine's opener against Flagler Palm Coast. Early on, going to be Yellow Jackets applying a little pressure with that D. Mike Merrill getting to Mark Jones for the sack attack there. Got him once. Not this time, though. Jones, the keeper, picks up a big first down. That would lead to this. Marcus Mitchell, 4 yards out. Palm Coast on the board. First 7-0, but St. Augustine goes on to win it 24-7. Saints hosting the Senators at Sandalwood against Fletcher. This game scoreless in the first, and here's why. Both these teams just kind of still working the kinks out. Jake Medlock to Deshaun Baskerville, still trying to get the handoff thing together. Sandalwood would recover. A couple of plays later, Darrell Richardson pounding it in from a couple of yards out. Makes it 6-0 Saints in front. Second quarter now, Fletcher leading 7-6 and trying to add to the total. Darius Campbell going to hit Lamar Scruggs over the middle, breaks the tackle, headed to the house. Fletcher in front 14-6, but that didn't last very long. Sandalwood coming back to win it in overtime, the final 34-28. All right, Bishop Kenny hosting Forest tonight on the South Bank. Kenny down 7-0 and on the move. That is until Brett Wittersmeyer going to roll right and going to get picked off by Cameron McKinnon. Forrest takes over. 3 plays later, it's McKinnon again. This time on offense, he's going to go up, get the pass, breaks a tackle, makes a move, and see you later. A 90-yard touchdown, and Forrest leads at 14-0. The Rebels hold off Kenny 22-17. And it was just nice covering a little high school football after all
today.
after all that craziness with the Jaguars quarterback today.
It's nice with football season.
Yes, it is.
All right, Dennis, thanks a lot.
We'll keep it right here. A final look at that weekend forecast when we come back.
Imagine cars and trucks
from local dealers and private sellers from all across the area. Gathered up and put on display in one place. It will have to be supersized. It is. It's carsoup.com. Find your next new or used car fast without driving all over town at carsoup.com. Sell your car where the shoppers are. Carsoup.com, your online super shopping center, only $25 till it sells. Visit Carsoup at cbs47.com.
Add style and beauty to your home with high-quality cabinetry and service from Thompson Select Cabinets. Let our professional team design the perfect kitchen for you. Thompson Select Cabinets is a proud member of the Big Six. Protect your home from the roof to the floor.
Find my fathead at Garber Auto Mall dealerships, and maybe you, the fans, can win one yourself.
Plus tickets to the Jaguars season opener against Tennessee. Log on to CBS47.com for details, and don't forget, single game tickets on sale now.
It takes a certain kind of person to appreciate this level of performance and technology. We like to call them Type A's. Don't miss the Acura chance to advance sales opportunity. Acura. Advance.
Take advantage of attractive lease rates on 2007 Acura models for well-qualified customers.
Mattress Firm's Labor Day sale means big savings and 0% financing until 2011. Don't miss store-wide savings of up to 50% and 0% interest until 2011, but only through Labor Day at Mattress Firm.
Find out what the weather's doing right now. Check out the CBS 47 News First Alert Doppler on our homepage. Or to plan out your week, click on the CBS 47 News First Alert 7-day forecast. It's all right at your fingertips on CBS47.com.
Don't get shut out during Mazda's Model Year Closeout. Save on our best lineup ever, like Mazda 3. More interior room and standard horsepower than Civic and Corolla. Or Mazda CX-7, starting at $4,055 less than Nissan Murano. Get 0.0% APR financing on the 07 Mazda 3, Mazda 6, CX-7, and CX-9, plus $1,000 MAC bonus cash on the 07 Mazda CX-9 Sport. Mazda's Model Year Closeout. When it's over, it's over.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Closed captioning brought to you by Harrell & Harrell. If you've been injured in an accident, call us. We're still on the back of your phone book. Harrell & Harrell, don't settle for less than you deserve.
Hey, before we say goodnight, we want to say goodbye to somebody who works here at CBS 47. In fact, she is the producer of our 11 o'clock newscast. She's back in the booth right now, and she leaves us tonight.
Girl.
She is great. Her name is Jessica Baker. She is leaving us and heading to a cool new job at CNN, and we are so happy for her.
Yay for you, Jess.
And we're so sad for us to lose her, but it has been a pleasure, JD, working with you, and we just want to say so long on the air here and wish you all the best.
Yeah,
there you go.
We're very mad at CNN, by the way.
Yeah, well, they got a good one right there.
All right, there's First Alert Doppler. We've got a couple of showers in the area. Don't be surprised if we get a couple more showers overnight tonight. The pitter-patter of raindrops on the roof, maybe even a clap of thunder. Not a big deal tonight, but a real good chance for more heavy showers and thunderstorms each day for the big 3-day holiday weekend. Sorry, folks. It's going to be nice, though, with high temperatures upper 80s, and we need the rain.
And you don't have to mow this weekend.
Still mad at CNN.
Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you Monday.
Letterman's next.
No down payment. Payments as low as $159. You choose the deal at Ernie Palmer Toyota.